In the last decade or so, there's been a notion that private practice is dead. Well, who's saying this? The hospitals and large organizations are saying this because that's what they want you to believe. Welcome back to another Reimbursement Rx video. Today, we're going to talk about 5 easy steps on how you can create and run a successful independent practice. Well, easy is an overstatement, but we're going to try anyway. In the last decade or so, there's been a movement and a notion that private practice is dead and that all physicians can only survive if they're being employed by a hospital or a large organization. Well, who's saying this? The hospitals and large organizations are saying this because that's what they want you to believe. Truth of the matter is that the business of medicine is no different than any other business in this country. Now, I'm not talking about the practice of medicine. Those are two very different things. So to conduct the business of medicine, you need to follow a certain structure. And that's what we're going to show you. Step number 1. What do you need to start a practice? Well, you need an office. You need an office space, a location. Where are you going to get it at? It depends on where you are in the country. Ideally, you want to own a place, but it's very tough and it's very expensive. So what you're going to end up doing is probably renting something, and it's nothing wrong with that. Where are you going to rent it at? Again, you probably want to be close to a hospital, a lab, or an imaging facility. Talk to your hospital physician liaison, or better yet, reach out to your local American Medical Association chapter and ask them. They should be able to help you with known medical office space or put you in touch with a realtor. And once you get the office space, you'll be cooking. Step number 2, you need to get contracts from insurance companies and Medicare, should you choose to accept them. But before that, let me do a step 2A. You need to decide what kind of an entity you want to be. If you're an individual, are you going to be a sole proprietor? Or are you going to be a corporation? Or if it's 2 or 3 of you or more, are you going to be a partnership or a corporation? Whichever mode of practice you choose depends on your preferences and the advice you get from your accountant and your attorney. Regardless, once you establish whoever you are, a corporation, let's say for instance, then you can go and apply for contracts. How do you apply for contracts? It depends on where you are in the country. Certain places you have to contract individually with PPO insurance companies and HMOs, and they'll love you for that. You know why? Because you're going to get a low rate from them, so they're going to want you to be on their panel. This is not necessarily what you want, but this is not a horrible way to start because you can always upgrade. Some parts of the country have a big presence of independent physician associations that can also help you contract through them and you get higher rates. Again, talk to your chapter of the Medical Association and they'll put you in contact with local independent physician association group. Contracting with Medicare is a little bit complicated because Medicare is complicated. The application is on Medicare's website and it's not easy to understand, but after a few tries, you should be able to put all your information in. They want your tax ID number that you will get for your corporation. They want your NPI number that you can get on NPI website. And they want everything there is to know about you. After a couple tries, you'll be able to do it. Just remember, it takes about 3 months for Medicare contract to come in. And you can reference back to our previous videos when we talked about how to get better rates. Step number 3. Just like any business, in order to be legal, you have to get a business license. It's not too complicated. All you need to do is just to contact your local city hall and ask them how you can get your business license, and then you'll be ready to go. Number 4, now that you have your office space and you have a phone number, you have a fax machine, and you've contracted with insurance companies, now you need to outfit your office and you need at least basic equipment. Unless you're a mental health professional, you're going to need something like an exam table, some chairs, and instruments depending upon who you are and what you do. And sometimes this sounds overwhelming, but don't despair. If you contact your local representative for, let's say, McKesson, which is the largest company that supplies physicians' offices and hospitals in the country, your local representative will be able to go over quote-unquote skeleton kit that you need to begin your practice. Everything that you need is there for you. You pick and choose what you want. And this is the part where a lot of doctors say, well, this is going to be too expensive, this is going to be unaffordable, and this is not something I can do. The good news is that any bank you go, small or large, will gladly give you a loan because you're a doctor, because you're in the medical field, and you'll get a loan with favorable rates. Don't be afraid to take one, don't be afraid to sign on. You'll be able to pay it off in the next few years, and the gratification and satisfaction of having your own practice will more than overcome any interest that you'll pay over the years. And finally, number five. Number five is probably the most fun, because this is where you get to choose your crew. This is where you get to choose your staff. You'll decide how many receptionists you need. Do you need a medical assistant? Do you need a biller? You can look on a number of job posting sites for the people you look for. You can post an ad on Craigslist, and then you get to sift the resumes and decide who's right for you, who is not. There are a number of human resource companies that can do your payroll and also can help you with hiring of your staff. Again, this information is available through your local chapter of American Medical Association. They can help you jumpstart your business. And there you have it. These are the 5 necessary steps that you will need to set up your practice. So if you or anyone you know are in this position, please comment on this video and share it with your friends. As always, thank you for watching. Reimbursement Rx is very proud to announce our first webinar series. We are going to have 2 live webinars this March. During those live webinars, we'll be able to take questions live, and we're going to detail how we can help you navigate the very complicated world of medical administrative reimbursement and explain the financial flow chain that is very difficult for new doctors to understand and seasoned doctors to keep up with. We'll be able to tell you how we can help you not necessarily find a better job, but be happier in your workplace because you will be able to understand where the money is coming from, what you're working so hard for, and how to get paid for this adequately to enjoy your professional medical life and feel like you're being well taken care of. Yes, there's a way to do that in various settings, be that private practice or an employment opportunity. You just need to know how to take advantage of those things that are out there for you.